bought some new roving the other day and I wanted to show you what I got. It's so pretty. Here it is. It is blue and brown, tan, maybe a little like purple indigo-y. Just so stunning. I love it. I cannot wait to spin this up. This is from Greenwood Fibers. They are local to Colorado. It is 50% merino, 25% bamboo, 25% silk. The colorway is called Critical Hit, and I've never spun with bamboo before. I can't really pinpoint the bamboo in there, but I'm excited to work with it. It's so soft. Oh my gosh. And I just love this colorway. You already know that I love browns and blues and purples. Yeah, so here's another one. I was thinking after I bought this that I should probably try to choose different colors next time. Maybe a green, maybe an orange, something just totally different than I usually pick. So I'm gonna challenge myself next time when I'm buying roving to try a different set of colors. Yes, I will. I think I'm gonna spin this up actually today, but before I do that, I wanted to show you some cross stitch that I've finished and that I'm working on. So this is the beetle that I got from Finland. I'm still working on it. I finished the beetle. All I have to do is do the back stitching details on it. I have to do beading. I have to do some kind of stuff around it and like silver floss. It's kind of like things that I haven't really done before. So I've been putting it off, but I really need to sit down and just get it done. Yes, I think the beading is a little intimidating for me. So yeah, I've been putting it off, but this is very close to being done, like 85% or more. And I did finish something. Yes, I did. I think I started this last week or something and it was so quick to cross stitch. I will link the pattern in the description and I'll put up who did it somewhere around here. And yeah, they're so cute. They are little jars of jam and fruit and little bees hovering around. I love it. So cute. I also bought a matching pattern. It's just like this, but it's like pickles, has a bunch of pickles and stuff in there. So I figured I would make both of those and have like a matching set. Cute. Love. And then I started something 2 days ago. I know. Okay. I know. Once again, I will put up on the screen whose this is. So far, this is what it looks like. It's a little squirrel and she's going to be spinning. Yes, spinning yarn, and there's going to be a wheel. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. So yeah, I started that and I can't wait to finish it. It's working up so fast. So cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. And that is it. That is all I have for cross stitch. I'm not starting any new projects until I am done with the squirrel that is spinning. I do have a ridiculous cross stitch folder right now of patterns that I've bought off of Etsy, and it's getting a little out of control, so I need to stop doing that. But I'm excited to eventually work my way through all of those. So let's get on with spinning this roving up. I am so excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Let's do it. Hello everyone, I'm in the kitchen because I'm gonna be doing something so exciting today, which is canning up tomatoes from the garden. I think I'm gonna make a barbecue sauce. I think it's the Ball barbecue sauce recipe. I will link it in the description. I'm not gonna show like the entire process in detail, but I'm gonna show bits and pieces of it just to simply document it because I love canning. It is a hobby of mine that I have been doing for a really long time. Very, very long time. And it's something I look forward to every single year after gardening season is over with and I get to preserve all of the tomatoes that I've grown. So as they ripen, I cut out the core and throw them into a vacuum bag and I seal it and I freeze them. And then when I'm ready, I just throw them into a pot and the freezing kind of helps break down the tomato fibers and all of that. So it's super, super easy. So let's get started. What I like to do with the tomato skins from the tomatoes, I had to take off all the skins of every single one of them. I like to dehydrate them and then blend them into a powder. So I'm just going to dump them right here and spread them out and then dehydrate them until they are dry and crispy. So to make the tomato powder, I'm gonna take these dried skins here. I'm gonna put them into this, it's like a little herb grinder. I'm gonna shove them in here, put the lid on, and I'm just gonna pulse this. And then I pour it into a sieve over a bowl, use a whisk, and I whisk it through the sieve. And what's left over is some chunks here. And in the bottom, there's like a powder. It's not like a super fine powder, but still powdery enough. And then I put these bigger chunks back into the grinder and then put more tomato skins in here. And then I just repeat the process until everything is ground up. And then once I have all of the powder, I just pour it into a jar. If you want to use this, it's really easy. You just mix it with water. I think if you do like equal parts water to tomato powder, it'll make like a tomato paste. And then the more water you add, the more it'll turn into a sauce or even a juice if you add in like a ton of water. So really great stuff, especially when you're in a pinch for tomato paste. Highly recommend drying your tomato skins and turning them into a powder. Okay, so my barbecue sauce is done right here. I'm gonna take the rings off. I ended up getting 12 half pints, which is like 6 pints, which is a lot of barbecue sauce. That's like so much to me. This is like a year's worth of barbecue sauce. It's so much, but I am going to label these with the date and then I'm gonna put them on the shelf. I liked the Ball recipe. It is a little thin, so I think when I crack these open, I might have to like thicken them a little bit more on the stove, but this is really as thick as I could get it. I let it sit on the stove forever. I also added in a little bit of some other things like safe ingredients like liquid smoke and some Worcestershire sauce and more onion and garlic powder, stuff like that. And I think it turned out well. I don't know. We'll have to see when I crack one of these open. I did have one jar not seal, so that's in the fridge, but everything else sealed really nice. So yay, barbecue sauce is done. Tomatoes are out of the freezer. I used every single tomato that I had. Pretty much every tomato that I grew this year are in these jars. But this task is done and I'm so happy about it. And I'm also really happy about the freezer space that I now have. Hello everyone. So I finished these bobbins right here of the blue and brown. I'm gonna ply them up right now. But before that, I wanted to show you some cross stitch stuff just because I did finish some projects. So right here, I finished this cute little squirrel spinning. Oh my gosh, I love this pattern so much. I will link it below for sure. Look how cute it is. Obsessed. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I don't know, I kinda wanna frame it, but yeah, I'll have to see what I can do with this, but I love it so much. It's so cute, and it's like the most perfect pattern that I've ever made. Like, I don't know, I love it a lot. So cute. And then I started 2 projects. So I started on this. It is gonna be like a train, and there's like cherry blossoms and stuff. The pink is so difficult because it's a lot of like, I think they call it like confetti cross stitch, where it's like a lot of different colors randomly placed all over, so it's a bit difficult to stitch. So I did take a break from this and I started this right here, which is a little cute Christmassy one. Oh, it's so cute. I'm almost done. I'm finishing up this ornament and like a couple other things, and then it's gonna be done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's fully done. I really don't want to take it out of the hoop right now, but so cute. I love it. This is probably the only Christmassy one that I'm gonna do this year, but it's totally my style. All pink, cutesy, love it. And that's it for the cross stitch update. So let's get to plying these. This bobbin, I had some difficulty. It like split halfway through when I was spinning, and then I couldn't find the end piece to connect my roving onto, if that makes sense. I know I'm gonna get to a spot that's really weird and it's gonna mess everything up, and I'm not excited, but I'm gonna try my best to work with it and get it done today. So yeah, let's get started putting this together. Ugh, it's already causing me pain. In 2026, I'm definitely gonna be getting me a Lazy Kate because this is great. I love it. But since there's no weight on this, it slides around all over the place and it's just a huge pain. So I need to find something to weigh this down so it doesn't move on me. Maybe this weight right here, I think is 10 pounds. Hopefully it doesn't collapse the box, but let's hope that works. Okay, let's get started. I'm nervous that this is gonna break on me, but we're gonna do the best we can here. And I put it into an S-twist. Go ahead and turn this on. Okay, I think it has good tension. Of course, we'll see what happens when this yarn is attached. Too much tension. It's really, really sucking it in there. Okay, yarn already split. This is just gonna be, it's gonna be painful, I think. Okay, so here is where it has gotten tricky. Do you see this? This is what I'm currently spinning with, and it's like underneath the brown here. I have no idea what to do. I'm not sure if I should like cut it and then rewind it onto another bobbin or something, but it's kind of like tangled, almost like knotted, and I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just gonna have to do that. Cut it and put it onto another bobbin. It's gonna hurt. The thing is, I know there is a loose piece of yarn somewhere, but I can't find it because the yarn broke right in the middle of me spinning it, and then I could never find the end of it. I don't know where it went. So yeah, if I could find that like loose piece, I could start there. I could start with that and start unwinding everything, but I don't know where it is. No idea. Okay, I'm gonna cut this brown piece and unwind it by there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in the Lazy Kate. Okay, so I feel like I have one loose end here, so I'm just gonna go with this one and see how it works. And hopefully I don't run into any more snags. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay, I finished it. Here's what it looks like. This is how much I have left on the bobbin. I really wanted to use it all, but I have like cut and rejoined so many times and I'm over it. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and wet finish it tomorrow, and then in a couple days it should be done and you can see what it looks like. So exciting. So you're gonna have to excuse my appearance. I am currently sick with some kind of weird cold. I don't really know, but I don't feel well. I wanted to end off this vlog by showing you this yarn that I finished. It's so beautiful. Oh, look at it, stunning. So this is 296 yards, which is the longest yarn I have ever spun. So exciting, and it's 113 grams. It's very soft, it's very squishy, and it's so beautiful. Uh-oh, still not amazing at my hank making skills, but it's okay. I love it. I think it turned out really well. I love the deep purple color in there. It was kind of a small amount of purple, but I really love that specific color and how it blended in with the brown and the other blues in there. So the roving was from Greenwood, and it's 50% merino, 25% bamboo, and 25% silk. Stunning. I just love how silk adds that little sheen in there. It's beautiful when spinning. Silk can be so messy when spinning, but I just love how the yarn turns out. So even though it's really messy and it gets everywhere, the final product is always so beautiful. Oh, it's so squishy. I love it. So this is how this turned out. So exciting. It's not like perfect. There are some spots like right here where it kind of got over twisted. It's too thin, but you know, I'm still learning. And sometimes when spinning, things are just not perfect ever. They're just never gonna be perfect, or maybe they will one day for me, but right now they're not. Anyway, wanted to show you this. It's so pretty. It turned out amazing. I really love everything about it. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next weekend. Bye.